Afternoon world. Well, we're here and we're about to go back at it on the bike again. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio world, so we all know those Shockis had to come out. They're just all wrong. And quickly what I want to show you firstly is these. I cleaned these up. These are the shocks that come out. And they're progressive shocks. Now I had them, okay, so I had this part wound all the way, well this wound all the way out, and pretty much bottom out was rolling like a piece of shit. So now I've wound it all the way in, and I've gained about half an inch, quarter, maybe half an inch in height. So anyway, these have to go back in. Those ones in there, I've had quite a few suggestions about cutting them down and so forth. Well, I'm not really sure. I've got to get them out and see what I can do. I don't know. I've got to get them out and see what I can do about them. Basically, they never really fitted in the bike. They raised the back end of the bike up by at least 2 inches, if not more, and then just through the hand. Like, I would not ride the bike. I definitely wouldn't take it through the death zone. It was not how I wanted the bike to handle. It was just all wrong. So they're on the way out. They're completely useless. What I do with them, I'm not sure. I haven't run Darren yet. That's telling that they are the wrong ones. They're only Brother Pete. Hey, how you going? I paid $250 for them. So $250 for them, $250 for the seat, $50 for the saddlebag rag. So it was only it was $550 the whole lot. So I paid $250 for them shockers. I think the shockers are good. They just don't work in my bike. So whether I can cut the collars down or not, that's what we have to see. Oh, and secondly, JC. You've done it again. The bag arrived. Absolutely awesome, mate. This is a great little bag. I'm going to hate this job. To asked about these little blue jack racks. They are awesome. I love them. This was a bastard of a bolt to get out because they're only in one position. Something's not right, I tell you. There it is, gotcha. Jesus, come out, bastard. Didn't want to stay in there. Right, one out. I think the bolt's okay. Right, well that trick worked. So I've got my washer, got my big washer. Size by there. Rightio, bit of claret, bit of blood, but we're out. Let's go around the other side, get it done. I've just seen something really interesting. I've just seen something really interesting on that other Shocki. Now it's out. This one. Almost get I reckon I might be able to get a socket on that. What I've seen, I'll show you. Once I get this one out, there's some bleeding. There's some blood. There's some blood like a fucking diabetic. Well, this bolt nice and bloody tight. Holy shit. That is not fun at all, believe me. I've got no enjoyment out of working on this at the moment right now. So what I reckon's going on, seems to be a big fat collar here, and there seems to be a big fat nut here, and another nut here. One of these things do not, and another nut here. So one of these things do not belong here. I believe it's that thing there. I'm going to take that out, put that nut on, boom. I've got to stand the Shocki again. So, all right, get back to you a minute later. Right now, well, so we're here at the vise. First of all, we take that out. I hope you can see properly. Actually, what I need to do. Alright, we'll just take that out. I've got to try and loosen that bolt off, obviously. That's a very long, that's a hell of a long thread. Oh, that's just one thing. Okay, my plan just went straight down the gurgler. Can I make this happen? I can't cut these out, can't shorten them. They're way too long, proving that. And when there's no preload or anything on them, they just bounce me like a goddamn kangaroo down the road. Not having that. I think I'm up at the creek without a motherfucking paddle. Put my old Shockies back in. I've set them on the longest setting I can. Hopefully that'll give me a little bit more support than I've had. Whether I ring Darren or not, say, oh mate, mate Darren, those Shockies did not fit. They are too big. Do not fit under my bike. What else you got down there? So that means another ride down with worn out rear Shockies to get a pair of what might also be worn out rear Shockies. Alright, I've got to get the old ones back in the bike now. There's no point fucking around. I want my bike back on the road. It's not going to go. Them shockers don't fit. I can't fix them straight away. Right now, I'll catch you back in a minute later. I'm going to start with this side first because I think it's the easiest. There's a laugh. I'll stick the front one in for support. You guys might want to go and make a cup of tea or something because this could be a long, slow process. Well, I've got that and I'm just kidding myself here. I can't see the fucking thing. Can you believe that? I got that first go. It's in. I bet that doesn't work all the way through. got it. I got it. Right. Rightio, you guys might want to go and make another cup of tea while I do this one up. It's in. No, it's not. I thought I had it. I can't fucking see because my glasses are so fucking fogged up. Unwind these. Get them to line up. This could be a pain in the ass. Seriously. I cannot get this bolt started. For the life of me, I cannot get this bolt started. I can't even do it with that, with the fucking washer. Oh, this is fucked up. Can't even fix my own fucking bike. Rightio, well, so quite a few hours later and quite a lot of choice Christian valued words. I was about to put the old original Shockis back in there, and testing 1, 2. I was going to put the old original Shockis back in there, and then what I did this time is I had that on the ground, I had this jacked up in the air, and there was so much difference. There was so much length between the swing arm and the mounting points, which I couldn't see yesterday. So I thought, what? So I grabbed the ones I got off Darren, and I wound them all the way out and set them up. And as you can see, I'm way low to the ground. It's not even funny. In fact, I'm too low to the ground. And things are scraping and making noises. And she's pretty springy actually. Let's bring it back a bit. She's pretty springy, so I've got the Shockis from Darren in there. They're sitting way low on the other ones did. And fair bit of spring there. So what am I going to have to do now? It does that. It rolls forward on the stand. I hate it. Oh, apart from also getting that back at it. Oh, fucking hell. I'm serious. Everything I've gone to do today has just been a nightmare to get done. Like, God hates me today. So, I'm going to have to get in and adjust my ride heights. And also my suspension ride. They're definitely not at the same height. I don't know if I can adjust them. Well, I'm going to have to get that up in the air again. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Well, it's too low. I can't have it that low. So, alright, so I managed to get the Shockis from Darren in there and start adjusting fucking around the ride heights. I need to get it up in the air again. Oh, just hook it straight under there, under the sissy bar. Got a lot of faith in my sissy bar bolt. I feel so good about having this swinging from the fucking sissy bar. There we go. Oh, I'm going to mark the top of the nuts. 10 turns. I'm going to change it 10 turns. Bottom this nut out and wind it out. 10 turns, so I have the exact same length. When they bottom out, they're both exactly 10 turns out. That's it. And this should change my ride height. One, 9, 10. Right, now we wind the Shockies out that far on each of those nuts. And see what the ride height looks like from there. And that way I can adjust everything after that. There. So with a lot of degrees of accuracy, let's see if that's ridden the bike up at all. And it definitely has. Oh, that's definitely raised it up. Nothing scraping. That's our starting mark. I think I can lower it a bit. Oh, Jesus. Bent me front fucking peg when the bike went over. It's always fucking something. Damn it. Oh yeah, so when the bike fell over this side, bent my peg. I can hear cracked it. How much is that going to matter? A fucking lot, actually. That should do it. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Heaps better. Yep, we're good. We're at 625. So I've come up 15 centimetres. Right now, well, so, all right, so I have got those Shockies in there. Oh, yeah. Rightio, well, so like I said, quite a few hours and quite a few Christian words later, and I've actually got those Shockies from Darren actually in the bike, and all done up. Nothing's tightened up. I've got a few adjustment nuts to do. So I've just upped the ride height a bit, as she was sitting right down here. I've raised it up actually 15 centimetres from what it was before. So now it's just a case of get out there. All right, well, so so I've changed my ride height. I've got it up a bit. I know how to adjust my ride height. The more screws in this way, the higher she gets. The more screws out, the lower it gets. So, and then I've also got my adjuster as far as comfortability, I'm going to call it, or how much preload I put on there. My screen looks pretty smudgy. I'll see if I can clean this. It's been one of those days where just everything's just been, you know. Oh, okay. All right, so the JC mics inside. All right, so the JC mics are inside, getting their batteries charged up. I've gone back to the peg mic, so we might be having some crackles and farts in the audio, so hopefully not so. Rightio, well, have had a win today. Got the Shockies I bought off Darren in the bike, learned how to adjust the ride height properly, and learned how to reset the preload. I'm not going out on the bike today. I'm way too buggered, and I have heard there's a Mr. Plod poking around town, and not a local Mr. Plod poking around town, so probably a good idea I don't go out on the road today. So, but anyway, I do have the new Shockies in there. I've got a lot of adjusting to do. I know where I'm going to set it all the way back to 1, work my way all the way back again until I get my ride height where I want it. That's not too bad. I could probably go a tad lower, but not too much. And then it's down to how much preload I put on the Shockies for how much comfort I get out on the road. So, right, well, that was a long day with lots of Christian words and a lot of not so much successful goings on. I had a hell of a time getting them shocker bolts in there, and I was getting them in there hella high water without removing the exhaust pipes. There was no way I was going to pull them bloody. There was no way I was going to pull them bloody exhaust pipes off just to get them shocker bolts in. I had that thing miles in the air on the engine crane. I had to tilt it right over with the jack, and it was just like the bolts seemed to go in sideways and not straight. I don't want to pull them Shocki bolts out ever again. Whatever Shockies are in there now, they're in there now till the death of the bike. I'm not pulling them bastards out again ever. So, sorry, noise going on. So, rightio worlds. Signing off again, this time with a working camera and not a non-working camera. JC, Yeah, mate, you've done it again. The case arrived today. Thank you very much for that. I'll find plenty of use for that, especially when I'm travelling and doing long distance blogs. I can keep a lot of shit in there, which will be really handy. So, rightio, well, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.